Hello, so we're going back over to Home Bargains tonight for one of their Higsons Brewery. Now, Higsons is a brewery that they rescued, so you've got to give Home Bargains some kudos. TJ Morris for coming in and rescuing a brewery. That's from what I've read, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Please shout up and tell me I'm wrong. But that is what I understand. So this is their golden ale. It's a 4% golden ale. We'll read what it says on the back. A refreshing golden ale with lemon, citrus, floral and tropical fruits on the nose. The Fuggles hops gives a warm, earthy spiciness. A medium bitterness is balanced with biscuit and caramel flavours from the Maris Otter malts. Colour is 9 EBC. IBU 24% is the ABV. And if anybody just watched that last 5 minutes and 5 seconds and thought, what's he on about? EBU, ABV, and that, yeah, I know, yeah, it is what it is. So here we go. This is now part of the brand over at Home Bargains, and as we can see, it's a lovely golden colour. Yeah, Home Bargains seem to now have their their brand of beers, and I think, looking at it from the person I am as an outsider who knows nothing, I see this as where Home Bargains and in some ways maybe B&M Bargains should go, and in some ways a clever thing to do. Your Home Bargains, you've got a brewery that's either going to the wall or gone to the wall, and you're gonna, bring it back. You're dead. And bring it back. Have their beers in your supermarkets. They're brewing directly for Home Bargains, so it's brew. And in some ways, it's not quite a macro brewery like your Heinekens and that, but they're delivering beer to supermarkets, probably under a budget. They won't be making a good deal out of it, but they're brewing beer, they've got a job, and as long as the beer is good, fair play. It's going into a lot of Home Bargains. It brings punters into Home Bargains. You can see where I'm coming from. You can see where Home Bargains are coming from. I get the ethos. So here we go. Higsons. Beautiful golden pour. You cannot fault the colour of that. It's golden. It's good carbonation. Little white head going off. I forgot what it said on the bottle already, so no worries about it. But it tasty. It's smelling fruity. Fruity, malty, very drinkable, and it's bloody hot in this shed today. So just checking, see if it's bottle conditioned, and no, crystal clear all the way. Some are bottle conditioned, some are not. Bottle conditioned, gotta watch that last bit because it's going to send it a different colour, but obviously this isn't. And look at the pour, it's looking good. It is looking good. And if I'm talking directly to Home Bargains and their beer person, you may or may not watch beer reviewers across the country, but when breweries are shutting down across the country, it may be a thing to buy the brand, bring the brewers back, and yeah, it may not be the same as what the original brewery was, but it brings the name back, puts it in UK supermarkets on a mass scale, And home bargains then, in a fashion, can become very much a shop that has their own, say anything up to 10 different breweries producing beers into the home bargains, and you have your own doing your own thing, and with keeping eye on controls and that, and the brewers are in charge, working to what home bargains want them to work to. Not a macro, but certainly not far from a macro status. It'd be interesting across the country doing that sort of thing. They've obviously thought about that. That's why Higsons Brewery was brought back out. It's all about reading into what people do. Wherever we are, be it a family thing, be it marrying somebody, or somebody who's gorgeously blonde marrying some old bloke, and it's like, yeah, there's a plan there, and there's an end game. Marry him and get off his money and give him a good time and all that. But you can see there's always a plan. There's always a business model, shall we say. The only good thing is when you're not on the bad side of that plan, when it affects you and destroys your life. That can happen to people, and certainly I've been the on the unfortunate end of somebody else's plan, and a devious plan, very devious. And did they win in the end? No, I don't think they did. I think they gave me the catalyst to go on and be a better person and do better things and get away from the job I was in. A job that was originally going to be a job for life, and now I don't look on any job as a job for life, because the world changes all the time, and the best person changes with the world. But yeah, it is illuminating. So yeah, I've enjoyed this. It's fruity, it's very easy drinking. 4.0%, I think it's 4%. Yeah, 4%, 4.0. Higsons. It'd be interesting to see. You'd need somebody who knew Higsons, obviously years ago, before anything about home bargains came along, to see if the beer is of the quality they remember it. And in Nottingham we've got Home Ales, and Home Ales is a brand that they used to own so many pubs, same as Shipston's, and then other companies and breweries came in, bought all the pubs, bought the breweries, shut the breweries down, got rid, sold. Jobs are good, and we've got your pubs. We're not brewing your beer anymore. And yeah, it's a sad thing. There's a lot of original Home Ales and Shipston's pubs that are now either Marston's or Green King, and yeah, sad. Oh, so I've enjoyed that. It's been nice. Fruity, very enjoyable. Would I drink it again? Possibly not. Like most beers, I don't drink again anyway. But out of 5, a good 4.2 out of 5. It is what it is. If you like a golden ale, you'll like this. We're not all the same. We're not all built from that. And I do get where some of the craft beer people are like, and especially some of them, Not all. Some of them are, you know, a lot of people know their craft beers, know their trad, and are happy in both sectors. And then you'll get some who turn their nose up, and it's like, why? Because to turn your nose up at trad, you're also turning your nose up against German, Belgian stuff, and beyond, you know, stuff that's been around for years that you've just not appreciated. And I myself have appreciated more those styles. But yeah, that's my review. Say 4.2, didn't I? Yeah. And now I'm going up the house because it's absolutely roasting down the shed. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.